Tonight I'm on the show, we're chilling with a dude who's a true Renaissance man who is finally getting back to his art. One time for the homie, Stevie J.
Woo!
Steve, where you been, man?
Man, I've been running around in these TV stations and all that, but now I'm back in the studio, so.
That's what's up.
It seems like you've been quantum leaping from show to show. One moment it's Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Now you got your own situation.
Yes,
I see you on the gram back in the lab.
Yes. You know, I'm doing the Stevie J and Jocelyn show right now. You know, it's on VH1 at 9 p.m. And I'm back in the lab. I'm working with Faith Evans on her album, The King and I. And I'm working with Kelly Price doing half her album. I'm just back at it, man.
Man, that's what's up. I love to see people get back together when they had them hits like back in the day.
That organic
and then that
thing,
chemistry.
man.
Yes,
Absolutely.
back. I love it. Love both of them.
Now, the crazy thing, Stevie J, when you look at your discography, like the 90s was so heavy.
Yes.
And then you had a period of time where like it seemed like you just wasn't making music for whatever reason. Why was this such a break?
Well, it was just like, you know, I just took time out to find myself, you know, because I was so young. I got in the business and, you know, it was more or less like I had to let the business get the best of me and I just had to learn myself and, you know, find out about my kids and find out what my kids like. I found out I like water, enjoy being on the beach. I never took time for me, you know. So, you know, with all that being said, I think I got it all together now. And, you know, I'm becoming a better father, better man, better son, better brother. I'm just doing everything right now.
That's what's up. Sometimes you need to take that break to really look at everything because it go by so fast when you're moving around, you working. Before you know it, 2 or 3 years then went by and you ain't saw your kids, ain't hollered at them, ain't took care of stuff you supposed to take care of. So that's what's up. I'm glad you took a break.
You
know I know. You know I can relate.
But I'm back now, stronger than ever.
We see you, baby.
Cleaned up my act and all that.
We see you. We proud. We proud.
Man, my kids proud too.
That's good. That's
so
good.
when you say clean up your act, I mean, I've been reading that you've been dealing with some things.
Yes, absolutely.
Like, what kind of led to the spiral? And what did you end up falling into?
Well, you know, I had after the whole 90s was bananas, I moved to LA and, you know, LA got the best of me. The
fast
all the
life.
Beautiful model bras and the fast life, the drugs, the partying, you know what I'm saying? And I just got out of control and, you know, over the past year, you know, so I've been clean for like a year and some change right now.
Congratulations on that.
No drugs, you know what I'm saying? I still take a Mississippi every now and
then.
You know?
What was your vice?
I mean, shoot, I smoked for like 20 years and, you know, I was doing popping pills and doing cocaine. I was doing everything with crack and heroin.
Yeah, the rock star life.
So, Stevie, did you think the show brought on the addiction?
No.
This was before the show.
Yeah, it was before the show. I'm talking about I was the original rock star.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, for real.
Yeah, for real. So now it's like, you know, after I look back on it, you know, I'm just happy that God preserved me, you know what I'm saying? I still got some of my looks in order and all that. I stay in the gym every day, so at the end of the day, I'm grateful to.
So you're feeling yourself.
He's always feeling himself. Even all the ladies know Stevie got like this certain irresistible swag that just make you cream your drawers.
Right.
You know.
And plus, you know the beefcake game strong and all that.
We've heard, honey. We've heard.
So for people who don't understand it, right? You know, because like people hear stories about people who like, you know, seemingly have everything and then kind of like, you know, hit rock bottom and fall to a low point.
Right.
What made you graduate from light things? Because everybody smokes weed.
Right.
You know, everybody, Gary's an exception to the rule.
Yeah, Gary.
You never smoke weed?
No, see,
he's
I've
not
never
one of the
smoked
cool
or drank.
kids.
Okay.
He smoked a few joints, but not weed.
Okay.
That's what he need to do while you playing.
Right.
Get you some edibles.
You know, but some people start with weed. You know, they might pop a pill for pain or whatnot.
Yeah.
So the first night you get introduced into cocaine.
Yeah.
Take us back to that moment. How'd you fall into that?
Man, I was at the Trump in New York City. You know what I'm saying? And I was, you know, all my buddies used to do it. I'm cool. I smoke my weed. And, you know, it was just like a plethora of women around. And everybody was in it.
Yes.
And I was like, let me try that. Boom. Tried it once. I woke up the next afternoon like, yo, what happened? I fell asleep on everybody. And then it became like, all right, once a week, all right, cool, party. Then like, all right, twice a week, all right, 3 times, 4 times. Every day, every week, you know what I'm saying? I'm partying with the chicks, you know what I'm saying? And not focusing on the things that really matter. But, you know, after the LA thing and I moved back out here to Atlanta, I started to focus on more of my children. So, but LA really was where it really got bananas, though.
Yeah, they say LA changes people.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah, it's
stay
a
out there
different
long
place,
enough.
you know what I
Yes,
mean?
it is.
It's a different place.
So now you're back rooted.
Yes.
You and Jocelyn are like the dysfunctional Martin and Gina. We love to watch
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Going
yeah.
Hollywood.
That's a great way to describe it.
Right?
You know, because like it's like being we get to be the nosy neighbors and look in y'all window
Right.
on TV. How's everything going with y'all two?
I mean, I love Shorty and all that. But
Shorty.
yeah, I just need to take some time and just stay in the studio and do what Stevie does.
Focus on Stevie.
So
Yeah.
Stevie, were y'all really married?
Yeah.
Y'all
We-
are?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You're funny. Yeah, absolutely. But my thing is, I need to focus on Stevie. Stevie was Stevie before Jocelyn, and I need to get back to
Well,
that
that's
music.
true, but you got a new show now, and it's
Yeah,
called
yeah.
Stevie and Jocelyn Go to Hollywood.
No. We gonna
So
do
now
that.
Stevie
we do
focusing
that.
on just Stevie.
Stevie focusing on Stevie.
Okay.
And Stevie focusing on Stevie's executive producer role as Stevie and Jocelyn.
Well, tell
It's
us
not a
about
bad
the
thing.
show. That's
You
not
know
a
what I
bad
mean?
thing at all.
The show is, I got guest appearances by my buddy Puff Daddy and
Okay.
Russell Simmons, and I'm the
Ah.
creative director at Penthouse Magazine.
Okay.
We
right
got
up your
K
alley,
Michelle.
dude.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like permanent, like for Penthouse Magazine.
I mean, whenever I want to.
Okay.
Whenever the door, they gave me the open door. You know what I'm saying? Job or whatever, and it's my family is in there, my children, my mom, my dad. I'm going to church, a little spirituality in there. So
Aw, you better give God some praise.
absolutely, without him, nothing is possible.
That's
you know what I'm
right.
saying? And I'm
So
not ashamed
true.
to say that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people get caught up in this entertainment life and don't give God the credit. I'm gonna give him all the credit.
Thank
You
you.
know what I'm saying?
I agree.
So yes, it's a fun show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can't wait to see how it materializes,
Yeah.
man. Like, Love and Hip Hop New York. I imagine you've probably seen a couple episodes of that.
Yeah.
So there's a new character on there everybody's fawning over, and they're comparing it to your ex chick or current chick. I don't know what's going on. You speak very cryptic
Yeah.
sometimes.
I mean, it's the chick.
So Cardi B,
Yeah.
like,
Okay.
does that seem like somebody you would ever holler at?
She gotta fix up a few things, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? She's cool.
Right.
But I gotta let y'all understand something. Like when I met Jocelyn, I was in a different place. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, I still was partying and wilding and all that. Although I'm changing, we all have to change together. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Everybody it's got to be an equally yoked.
She's not
thing.
ready to make that,
I mean,
that
Right.
transition.
She's still young. Let her.
Right.
I was her age
She's
before.
enjoying her partying
I was
right
her
now.
age before,
Yeah,
bruh. I've been,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you want to go out with your girlfriends and do what y'all do that. You know what I'm saying? But got to do that over there while I do this right here. And then when you're ready to do this right here, what I'm doing, then we could do it together.
Yeah, 'cause
So
it's
y'all
hard
not
to
equally
focus.
yoked yet then?
I mean,
They were equally yoked, but
We were.
sometimes
They
when
were
you
yoked
make
the
a
wrong
poached egg, the white part go away from the yellow part before it get back together. You know what I mean,
That's a
Gary?
great
So
analogy,
he
Gary.
gotta do his thing and focus on the music while she go wild out and party and get it all out of system. Then
Yeah.
they come back together.
Well,
Boom,
no,
there
but
it
it's when she go
is.
party and get with somebody else then.
I mean,
You think Stevie's sitting around like twiddling
Listen,
his
man.
thumbs with nobody knocking at his door?
But he's still equally yoked, so he's being a good guy, sitting at home waiting for his beautiful bride
Yeah,
to come
listen.
home.
And that's what she doing too,
Yeah,
not
but
doing
this is
nothing
what I'm
at
doing.
all.
let me just let you know. I'm getting up in the morning. I'm working. I'm doing everything I got to do, and I'm in the studio all night until I pass out. Then I get up the next day and do it all over again. So I ain't really worried about, what I'm saying, going out chasing no chicks and none of that. I have to chase this vision for my family for this generational wealth.
Okay, so looking on the gram, different YouTube videos,
Right.
seeing you in the lab putting in that work.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Absolutely.
Records with people like Kelly Price.
Right.
Yes.
Records with
Absolutely.
people like Faith Evans.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I heard Puff Daddy got the band back together.
Yes.
Hitman's doing their thing again.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
What record are you the most excited about people hearing?
Man.
That's
Well,
gonna really get people talking
It's
again.
a few of them. All right. The Puff Daddy single with Ty Dolla $ign is called "You Could Be My Lover," produced by.
It's a great record.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Produced by myself, Mario Winans, and Puff Daddy.
Love Mario.
Yeah, that's my bro.
That's my
you know
boy.
What I'm saying? And then the Faith joint with Big.
Ooh.
It's called Legacy. Oh my God.
Oh my
Now, we
God.
was talking-
Unreleased Big vocals.
Well, I was about to say, we was talking off the grid. So there
Yeah.
are big vocals on his Faith album nobody's ever heard before.
Absolutely.
Because she would have
Absolutely.
all that. You know,
or I would
or
have
you
all
would
that.
have all that. Yeah. Or
I can't
Diddy.
wait
Like
to hear
Yeah.
this.
it's all in the
Absolutely.
family.
So why did you wait all these years? Because like there was some albums that they released posthumously on Biggie that you could tell they were scraping. Like this is from a demo. This is from something he did with Crustified Dibs.
Right.
Like why did you hold on to vocals for so long and decide you know what now's the time?
Because it's a time and a place. I believe in divine timing, and Faith hit me up like, yo, I want to, put you on this project. And I was like, I got some of them joints that nobody heard. You know what I'm saying? And it's the perfect time to do that. Faith is a great friend of mine, and Big is like my brother. So I wanted to just give it to her right now at this time right here. And I can't forget about Kelly Price. I'm working with Kelly. Her album is sounding tremendous.
Yes.
And commendable to you
Love
for
Kelly.
like just giving it to Faith, because some people would have held something like that for ransom and sold it to the
Nah,
highest
yeah,
bidder. Like
Free.
that could have
Right.
ended up on
This is
any of
yours.
the other
Family.
Puff albums.
You can have it for free.
Family.
This is what family does.
Yeah.
You know
God
what I'm saying?
bless.
Yeah.
And
man.
everything happened for a reason. Divine order. That's very important.
Absolutely.
How did you save everything? People lose their information and the computer crash and all kind of stuff happened. You saved it from a long time ago, yo.
I always emailed it to myself to different emails.
Smart
like,
man.
Just emailed it. Always just emailed it to myself.
Yeah. Okay.
Very well played.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
Stevie, what is the one thing that you want people to know about you?
Well, I want people to know that, I'm a believer, you know what I'm saying? Like, I put all my faith and trust in God, like, and I want people to know that I love my family, I love my children, and those are the most important people in my life.
How many kids you have?
I have 5.
Five.
I have Dorian, who's 21. I have Sade, who's 20. I have Lil Stevie, who's 18. I have Savannah, who's 17, and Eva Giselle, who's 6.
Oh, Eva. I know Eva.
Yeah.
Now Eva's your daughter with Mimi, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How's
absolutely.
Mimi?
Mimi's good. That's
Good.
my best friend right there.
Good. That's
Y'all,
my
so y'all
girl.
clicking again.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
We all clicking. You know what I'm saying? We all clicking.
Like,
Everybody's
when I
growing
watch
up.
the show every now and then, like, you usually see her cursing at you, and you walking down the street, like,
But
you don't know what's going on.
But that's
Like,
how it goes, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have a child together. We've been rocking for like 19 years. I've known her. So,
Right.
she always going to be my best friend.
she's a sweet woman.
Yeah,
Like, when y'all was going
She
through
can
y'all
get crazy
situation,
though. That
oh,
Mimi.
yeah.
Yeah.
but you need a chick with just a little, because like a dude will do whatever a chick will let her.
Right.
And she definitely barked on you at all the right times. It'll be like, yo, Negro.
Yeah. But then she need me to bark on her at all the right times, too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
It's back and forth.
Absolutely.
All
I mean,
relationships have ups and downs.
Yeah, you know. I'm just a different type of dude that, I must admit that I made some mistakes that trigger her to make some mistakes as well. Even though we all grown, we have to accept our own wrongs and rights. But, I apologize to her and we good now.
Great,
Would
man.
you
That's
like
good.
that videotape with her and Nico?
I ain't see it, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah,
I'm
see it.
holding myself, so I don't like to watch another man's beefcake. I got my own beefcake.
Okay. No, that's nice.
You know what I'm saying? I'll watch it if she did it with another woman. I'll watch that. you know?
Oh, okay.
Right.
I like the way you move, man.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right.
I'm a lesbian myself.
I hate you.
So yo,
I am.
so the first season you popped up on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, you was the star of many a meme. What is your favorite Stevie J meme that you ever saw?
I don't know. I like the one about the Thanksgiving dinner, like the face you make when somebody ain't washed their hands when they put their, you know what I'm saying, the hands in the food. You know what I'm saying? That's my funniest one for me. You know?
Word.
Yeah.
And then also with Love and Hip Hop, you and Benzino seem like the
Right.
best of friends. At
Right.
the time.
Right.
Now I understand it's like a weird wedge in your friendship.
Yeah, well,
Where y'all at?
I mean, we gonna always be good. Like, I don't like to hold grudges. I don't like to, hold hatred in my heart. It's just like a cancer. You know what I'm saying? So I've already forgiven him or whatever, and I'm sure he's forgiven me. But it's just good sometimes to just keep it moving. Sometimes just say what up and show the love and keep it moving.
Yeah.
You grow, and I've grown in a lot of different ways. And, I just want to just do what I got to do and take care of my family. I don't want to be tied to this when it's tied to that. I just want to be tied to this movement I got.
Some people you grow closer to, and some people you grow farther from.
Right.
And that's a good thing. And speaking of family, Stevie, so do you have an extra $1 million?
Do I have an extra million for what?
Because, I mean, it was reported something about you and one of your baby's mother. You
Oh, yeah, that was a nice question. I like how you approached that. Well, let's
That's
take it back to the
scary.
90s. I was getting it in, getting that bread. I was really getting it. And one of my children's mother, Antoinette, who has Stevie and Savannah, she tried to give me for I think it was $18,000 a month. I never made that type of money, but it was a default judgment against me because I was out of the country. But every time I would go to court to try to rectify the situation, it just got at a standstill. So the number just kept adding and piling to 18 to 18. So it wasn't like I ever owed that. But now it's a federal child support case right now.
Got you.
Right? But I've delivered all my tax records. I don't have shown what I got. So I've spent almost $500,000 fighting this case that she only gonna get like 100 for.
Oh my God.
So what are the chances that they could incarcerate you over this? Because they quick to throw a brother in jail over some child support.
This, first of all, the case was dismissed out of state court already. So it was picked up by the federal court, which, I never heard anything like this. But at the end of the day, the chances that I might be incarcerated, I would say slim to none. I've done everything I'm supposed to do.
I wouldn't want to. And you're supposed to be in court in February.
No, I'm supposed to go to court actually next week.
Oh. Well, Steve, hopefully everything goes well. If not, I have some extra money for cigarettes.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. I could probably sell them in there and get a few dollars.
You can't. Let me tell you what the deal is. See, what you do is you can sell them joints for like $20 a square because you ain't supposed to smoke in there no more.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got you. If you can give me them cigarettes, I appreciate that.
Game, bro.
But hopefully it won't,
No, you won't. You won't.
So, new movie.
Yes.
You working on, right?
Yes, absolutely. A new movie. I'm executive producing and starring in it. It's a romantic comedy called That Time of the Month.
Ooh.
Yes.
Why you call it That Time of the Month?
Because, in the movie I played this super producer who had got all the chicks and, me
that
and my...
sound like reality to me.
Sound like a documentary.
Right?
Absolutely. And so, I always go to the bar with my buddies and we always betting on see who's going to take the chick home and smash the chick. So I ended up taking this chick home to her crib and it was a little spooky, gargoyles everywhere. Took her down. She wanted me to stay for breakfast. I'm like, I got to get out of here. You're not going to stay. I got to get out of here, So I left, had some hair on the bed and, she put in a plastic bag. So she's calling me, blowing me up. I'm not accepting her call. So she meet me at the same bar I bagged her from. Don't you remember me? I'm like, look, Ma, I just $500 I won to smash you. I smashed you out and I go ahead. You know what I'm saying? My friends behind me like, no, not her. Cut to thunder and lightning, full moon. She in the kitchen putting her hair in the pot. She put a spell on me. So the next day the boys come get me. We riding down the street. They're like, oh, look at her ass. She got a fatty. And I'm like, yeah, but her shoes don't match her bag. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm started feeling these weird, so I'm like, yo, just come pick me up, later at the crib. So they come get me from the crib. And I got the oversized sweatshirt on with the teddy bear. Like, I don't think I'm going now. So I started feeling the way that the ladies feel when they're on that thing. So it's that time.
Well played there.
All right.
So I think the women going to want to see me in a vulnerable state.
Very
like
vulnerable.
Yeah.
What's the drop date?
Well, we're gonna start shooting it in the next 2 months here in Atlanta. I'm not sure when the drop date is, but it's going to theaters though. It's definitely going to theaters.
Well, yo, congratulations!
Yeah, congrats on that.
Well, thank you very much.
Up.
Oh, and Jocelyn's starring in that with me too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay.
We still working.
Okay.
I got a roles on a new Fox show that Lee Daniels is doing. She's doing TV1 movies. I'm still the best manager.
Gotta let her.
Because she's not going back to the strip club, Stevie.
Absolutely. I don't want her to.
So thinking back on all the chicks, right?
Right.
If you could say that there was one that got away,
man.
who was the one you wish it really would have worked out for
do that.
and would have been Miss J?
Oh.
Really?
Could this cause problems with somebody right
you
now
gotta say that
who
to
you're
the
with?
mic,
You
man.
have to-
I heard you. But I don't think
I think I heard you too.
I'm
Did you
just
say
saying.
Eve?
I'm just saying though. Listen.
I remember that. I remember
that
you
was,
guys very well.
I'm happy with where I'm at today, but I'm saying since we talking
Right.
in past
Y'all
tense
were
and
very
all
cute
that.
together, Eve, honey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just
That's how I
like,
knew of you.
yeah,
Yeah.
I kind of like missed that right there.
Yeah.
She hit the Powerball.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
literally, like
Well,
you know.
that's helped to me. I showed her how to hit the Powerball.
Yeah, but
After she hit the Powerball, she hit the Powerball.
I ain't mad at Eve, honey. Miss Eve said she was through with Negroes, honey.
But that's still my buddy right there. If you listen, how you doing, baby? I still love you.
When's the last time y'all talked?
I haven't talked to her in a long time, but it's the love, like yo, I love you, not like I'm in love with you. I just love
Right.
you. Know what I'm
It's
saying?
I
I feel like you
Yeah,
really,
absolutely.
you really had your thumb on her sound, man.
Yeah.
Like I felt like
Yeah.
when she dropped that last album, it was straight lyrically, but hip hop is here today, going
Yeah,
tomorrow. You take more than
absolutely.
3 years off, it's like you coming out as a new artist.
But you just got to stay current. You know what I'm saying? When you come out, like I wrote the joint that got her the Grammy with Gwen Stefani and all that. That whole album, Scorpion, I had my my imprint all over that joint. But at the end of the day, I feel she could still do it if she want. If she want to get in the studio with me, we gonna get the smash.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you've mastered the art of keeping the personal stuff out of it and getting back to the business. So like, I mean, what would the possibility be of y'all like working on a Stevie J Eve album?
I would love to. You know what I'm saying? I would love to. The possibilities are endless. If she happens to see this or hear this, let's get in the studio and make some smashes.
There's somebody with an international calling card need to call her. I think she lives in Britain now.
Never know.
Do you think she want to sing again?
She should. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she got a passion for it.
Yeah, absolutely. And her voice is awesome. You know what I'm saying? She's great at what she does. And she can really sing too.
Yeah.
Word up. Well, yo, Stevie J, you're always an open book when you come through this room. Love that.
Yeah, gotta be.
For people that are just getting out of jail, might be in jail, but know they're getting out a week from now, and they want to catch the new show, Stevie and Jocelyn Go Hollywood, what days and nights to come on?
Monday, 9 p.m., VH1, Stevie J, and Jocelyn Go Hollywood.
And looking out for that movie.
Yes, that time of the month.
What's the next project dropping?
Well, I'm working, like I said, The King and I with this Faith album, and Kelly Price album. The Puff Daddy single with Ty Dolla $ign is available.
I love it.
And my single Get It In is available on iTunes.
Okay. Rapping, singing, what's going on?
I'm singing. I play 13 instruments, and I got a joint with Snoop. It's called DNA. I'm rapping and singing on that joint.
All right.
Yeah.
Renaissance man.
We
said it coming in. We saying it going out.
We out here working, baby.
That dude right there, Stevie J.
Stevie J.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate y'all.
Yo, appreciate you coming through, man.